Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I still don't know what to call myself, so I'm still gonna go by Zach. In this video, I decided I wanted to do some art. Today's my birthday, whoop whoop! So I decided to do some art for my birthday inspired by my astrological sign. Ignore the first few sketches. I did not know what I was doing. I was trying to just get something down so that I could figure out what I was doing. That's what I do. I just get pen to paper. It helps me kind of think. So these little doodles just help me kind of figure out what I was going to do in the end. In the top corner, you can see I have a little chart that's like it's colors for all the signs. I'm a Capricorn. January 13th is my birthday, so I'm gonna be following the Capricorn color scheme, and I'm gonna add my favorite color to it. I hope to do more of these little artworks for maybe all the signs as the season of each sign kind of rolls through. So I'll probably stick to all of these color schemes for all of the artworks. So I'm a Capricorn. You can see I'm adding the Capricorn constellation to the piece. This is just going to be used as a template for me to kind of mark out where all the stars are. So, Capricorns, I'm gonna read off some of the Capricorn personality traits. This is like the second little drop down on Google, so don't quote me on this, I am not an astrologer. But the list says hardworking, direct, honest, loyal, persistent, ambitious, sensitive, impatient. It is the sea goat. It is ruled by the planet Saturn, and it is an earth sign. So you'll see I'm gonna try to put a little nod to each little fact about it in the piece. Not the personality traits necessarily, but Saturn and Earth. I feel like I kind of embody the Capricorn spirit. I'm very organized and logical, but I still am stubborn and emotional too, so I feel like I really embody the Capricorn vibe. In the artwork, you can see that I'm just going in and adding detail to the stars in the piece. I didn't want them all to just be the same. I feel like it was kind of boring, so I went in and beefed some of them up and just kind of changed some of them up to make it again more interesting. So since today is my birthday, I thought I would talk about some of my birthday goals. With my birthday being January 13th, it's so close to the new year. My birthday goals kind of go hand in hand with my New Year's resolutions. But this year I'm trying to kind of have some different goals for each, and for my birthday goals I'm making them a little bit more personal to me, and my New Year's resolutions are a little bit more about stability, I guess. So some of my birthday goals, the first one I have down is just more art. I feel like I'm happiest when I'm creative, so it doesn't matter what I'm doing, painting, playing games, making something. I'm just happiest when I'm doing art and being creative and really expressing myself. So this is absolutely my number one goal, my number one birthday goal this year. It's my 23rd birthday, so yeah, I really hope, and I'm gonna really push for more art, more creativity, more self-expression. I feel like it's a good way to kind of get things off your chest too, just express yourself with art, and it doesn't have to be any set thing, any one thing. It can be anything you want it to be. It's art. The second thing on my list, I have dive into my business. I know I said this is more personal and the other one's more like business goals and finance goals and things, but there's still this personal goal inside me to really have my own business. So just having that business and diving into it and really working on it is definitely towards the top of my list. The next 2 points on my list they're kind of like the same, and they're kind of those resolutions that everyone has that they never do. So they are exercise more and track my diet. So I want to exercise more. I feel like I need to be more healthy. I've been having some health stuff go on, so I feel like I really need to like dive into my health and take control of exercising more and having more of a routine with that. And that goes hand in hand with tracking my diet, making sure I'm eating healthy and eating a balanced diet. And it's not something I've ever really had a focus on. I'm from the South, so you know, we eat butter and biscuits and chicken, and that's about it. So yeah, I don't know. I've never really had a big focus on tracking my diet. I try to eat healthy, but this year I really want to focus on that and making sure that I'm doing right by my body. As I'm doing the galaxy on the artwork, I'm going to talk about this next point, which is just expressing my feelings more freely. And I feel like this kind of goes hand in hand with doing more art too. I have a bad habit of bottling everything up, not talking about anything, not really opening up, just like being closed to the world, because I feel like I need to be there for everyone else when really I need to be there for myself first and foremost. And a way I can do that is really by just expressing my feelings and my emotions. And you know, if I'm upset, that's okay. I just need to be upset. Don't need to like put that on the back burner, you know. As a masculine presenting person, it's tough, especially in the South too, like to really express yourself as I guess, you know, a man, a masculine person. You know, it's hard for you to express your feelings and stuff. It's not like looked down on, but there's just a toxic masculinity. And so I feel like that alongside of my own stuff within myself, and you know, I feel like I've never been able to express myself freely. So that's something I definitely am trying to work towards this year. Again, this is more of a personal goal. It's a birthday goal, so a little bit more deeper within me. And then finally, budget my money better. I feel like I'm okay with budgeting, but there's definitely some progress I can make, some lessons I can learn there. And I feel like, again, it's about money, but I feel like it's more personal to me. Like I really want to work on, again, getting that routine of a budget and sticking to it, and you know, getting some savings up and buying a new car and whatnot in the future. So those are my birthday goals. So I'm gonna leave those in this video as kind of like a virtual journal of them, to kind of hold myself to it and really work towards my goals. So in the artwork, I'm not really sure where we're at, but we're doing flowers. So I did the galaxy in the back with the color scheme from that chart that I got off of Pinterest. And I have the constellation in front of it. Then I decided that it needed something else, so I looked up what the flower of Capricorn was, and it is the carnation. So I added carnations that match the color scheme. I added purple to that color scheme because it's my favorite color. And so we did navy and purple carnations with that really pretty green color for the stems. And then I used the light color to kind of detail out a little bit of those petals. I'm not super comfortable and confident drawing on a drawing tablet. It's very different from drawing on paper. And I have a Huion, I don't remember what model, but I have a Huion drawing tablet that I don't use super often. I'm trying to get it out more and use it more, so I'm using that today. And again, because I'm not super comfortable and confident with it, I didn't want to go too detailed, so I did a little bit more of an abstract flower, but I think it turned out really awesome. It turned out how I wanted it to, and I feel like it looks like a carnation, so that was the goal. So on my little list of things to talk about for the video that I have here, I have what is my art, and how I express myself with it. So I feel like art, art is subjective and art is different for everyone. And I feel like art also doesn't have to be one thing for everyone. So for me, what is my art? My art is, whatever is making me happy, whatever is allowing me to express myself freely. So, for my birthday for this piece, it was, doing a digital, like oil painting-esque something or another. Tomorrow it might be painting on mugs or sketching in a sketchbook, or I don't know, 3D sculpture. I like to learn and explore art and creativity, and explore it through doing it. So for me, what is my art? My art is just creativity and expression. And so because I want to focus more on my art, I feel like I can kind of break down some of those expectations and boundaries of what it needs to be, and just do what feels good and what helps me, express myself and helps me put what I want on paper. I ran out of bullet points on my list, so let's just talk about my birthday. I'm gonna talk about my plans for my birthday. I'm very excited. Tonight, it's Friday the 13th. This is, I love the years that my birthday falls on a Friday, because then I have Friday 13th birthdays, and I do scary movie sleepovers. So that's what I'm doing tonight with my friends. They're gonna come over. We're gonna do a scary movie marathon. I have a popcorn machine cart, so I'm gonna make popcorn in that, and I think we'll have cake or whatever. So we're gonna do a Scary Movie Friday 13th marathon for my birthday, and then tomorrow we're gonna get sushi and at a conveyor belt all you can eat sushi place. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm excited this year for my birthday. I feel like I've not had a bad birthday, but I feel like this birthday is gonna be different. It's gonna be good, and not necessarily that I'll feel different or older, but I feel like just this time is gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. Now in the artwork, you can see I'm drawing. Well, you may not know what I'm drawing, but I'm drawing horns. The Capricorn, the symbol of Capricorn is the sea goat, and so I wanted to do some goat horns. Ultimately, I decided not to go with the goat horns that I drew, but you do see I draw them. I do the line art and fill them in with a little bit of color, and ultimately I decided that it just didn't really fit with the rest of the piece. So I get rid of them, I leave them off in the final piece, but I end up adding the symbols for Capricorn, Saturn, and Earth, so kind of draws on that little bit of knowledge that I learned while doing this piece, and fills in some of the blank space as well. So the next artwork that I have to do is Aquarius. So I'll be doing that one next, so keep a lookout for Aquarius. It's actually funny because my birthday is today. Last weekend was my brother's birthday. Next weekend is one of my friend's birthday. Then the weekend after that is another one of my friend's birthday. And then the weekend after that is another one of my friend's birthday. So I have like a month and a half of birthdays every weekend, and I get so birthdayed out, and it's right after the holidays. It's just, so much. But I'm the only Capricorn, and then everyone else is Aquarius, are all Aquariuses. All my, well, not all my friends, but a large chunk of my friends are all freaking Aquariuses. And then I'm over here, the only Capricorn. But that's okay. But I'll be doing Aquarius very soon. I think I'm gonna do it very similarly to how I did this one, with the flowers and the constellation with the color scheme. So again, keep a lookout for that. It'll be in the next couple of weeks. Ooh, everybody, comment down below what your sign is and tell me if you feel like you embody your sign, or if your sign really describes who you are. I don't know, again, I don't know a lot about most of the signs, but you know, comment down below what your sign is and what like traits you feel really like define you from that sign. Because again, I feel like Capricorn really embodies me, just like logic but still emotion, and still like structured yet like chaotic. I don't know. I feel like it fits the vibe here. So those are the horns I ended up finishing. I do like them. I don't think they look, bad or anything. But I just felt like there was not a good spot for them that fit the piece. I didn't really plan for the horns at the beginning because I didn't know what I was drawing yet. So ultimately, again, I leave those off, but you'll see I'm about to add some other things I'm just trying to figure out what I want to add to fill in the space. I don't go with that. I think if I were to add text, I think I want to do that by hand after I get it printed or print it myself. But you'll see I add some other symbols in just a moment. So that is the symbol for Capricorn. I don't keep it that large, but that is the symbol. I kind of wanted to just draw the symbol first. I didn't care about the size or anything, just to make sure I knew what the symbol looked like and how to draw it. So I do make it a lot smaller in just a second, but I do put it in that area on the left. In a moment you'll see I also add the little symbol for Saturn, because I didn't plan to draw the planet either, so I add the symbol for Saturn. And then I also add the symbol for the Earth element, as Capricorn is an Earth sign. So there you can see I found the three symbols that I wanted to draw: Capricorn, Saturn, and the Earth element symbol. So I add those three here. I'm still learning Photoshop, so in a second when I decide to move the Saturn symbol, I had to kind of figure out how to separate the two symbols because they were on the same layer. I'm pretty sure I could have like lassoed it and moved it or something, but again, I'm not like super comfortable with Photoshop. Again, another thing I want to work on. So don't know why I took a break here, but I'll come back in just a second. Yep, there I am. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still learning Photoshop. I'm gonna doing the different astrological signs as artworks is gonna help me learn Photoshop a lot better, which is great. I can get around on it, but I feel like there's a lot of smaller tips and tricks I can learn. But here I'm gonna organizing the layers, and I was able to split the two by just like copying the layer and then erasing one of the elements or one of the symbols on each. And then I add a triangle for that Earth element. The only other thing I do for this piece is add stars in the back. So I think I'm just going to let the music play and just sit back and enjoy the rest of the video. If there's anything worth noting, I will pop in, but if not, I will see you guys in the next one. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.